What's this? Got to do with this. Let's find out. Hey everyone, Mark from The Spark. Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to take a look at some Pitaka accessories. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you may remember this. This is the Pitaka charging stand for the iPad. This thing comes with a charging base, and through some clever connections, your iPad fits into this case here, connects via the USB slot at the bottom here, and then somehow those pins there go from there into here, and then that connects magnetically to that, and it's a really neat stand. That worked really well for me for a while. This was for the older iPad than the one I have right now, which is the iPad M4, so it won't fit on here unfortunately, so I can't show you, so you have to take my word for it. You put your iPad in here and then you connect it via this USB port here. Now, that worked really well up to a point, and the stand worked incredibly well. The point being that because I do a lot of videos and I edit using LumaFusion editing software, whenever I wanted to get the information onto my iPad, I'd have to unplug this fiddly little bit here, plug in the SSD drive, pull that kind of back there so it wasn't in the way. It was a bit fiddly, and ultimately I didn't really appreciate having to do that. So as much as I loved this case, because it gave it some protection around the sides and it fit really happily into the older Magic Keyboard as well, it just got a bit fiddly. Now for my wife, who now uses this thing here, she doesn't put that in and out, she doesn't need to do it. So for her, we've also got a little puck as well that sits on here, so you don't actually need the stand. You can actually you have just like this bit here, and it comes as a puck with a wire on it and charges it, and that's what she does. And so she charges her iPad using that, and when she wants to use the stand, it's quite convenient for her just to use it, and there we go. So that's a short history of this thing and this thing here, and again, you might have seen them in previous videos a while back, but I haven't had a Pitaka case on my iPad for a while. In fact, I've had no cases other than the Magic Keyboard, which is fine for the most part. You know, it gives it protection front and back, but it doesn't give it any protection here or here, like I just said, or here. So if you do kind of drop it on there, you are going to create some dents and things like that. So, you know, that's been fine, but you still have to be careful. So I was chuffed to bits when Pitaka said, hey Mark, you've reviewed some of our iPhone cases. Would you like to review a couple of our iPad cases? I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Send them through. So they have sent me the magnetic folio case for the iPad 13 Pro 2024. So we'll take a look at that and see how that works. And they've also sent me their premium woven case for the iPad. And again, it is compatible with the Magic Keyboard, so I can keep this thing on my iPad, give it that all-rounded protection. Okay, well, let's start with unboxing this one as well. Again, as with all the other products, Pitaka do package their stuff incredibly well. It looks neat, you know you're going to get some good stuff. Premium woven as well, so it uses that aramid fiber that I have mentioned in previous videos, so it's kind of like a really strong, tough material, but it's also slim and light and wear resistant. In fact, it gives you the picture of a knife. I probably wouldn't do that. Maybe we'll leave that to another YouTube channel, predominantly maybe jerry rig everything to attack technology with his knife, but I don't do that. So here we are, and it is thin and light. And in fact, where did I put that other case? Oh, here we go. I mean, they're both light. Obviously, that's got a bit more going for it because it's got the wireless charging bit here. But that is thin and light, and it's not going to add much to what is already. I've just noticed something. I don't know if you can see that. Compatible with the Mag Easy stand. So it isn't going to charge it, but does this thing now find a use for me once again? Yes, it does. Now there's no gold kind of cross on the back to show you where to put it, but it means I can begin to utilize this once again. Get a USB plugged in the bottom there, because at the bottom here you can actually charge your phone wirelessly or whatever. So you know that I can put that back on my desk. There we go, and begin to utilize this. So you can see the slot there, so there's none of that charging shenanigans going on here. I don't think there's anything else in this box. I don't see why there would be. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Some kind of hand strap, or maybe maybe it's a place to put the Apple Pencil. Hold on, let me grab that. Here we go. So yeah, a way to keep your Apple Pencil secure, I guess. That's what I'm imagining it's for. There's nothing in the box to say what it is. It just says Apple Pencil Pro compatible. So that fits somewhere on there. Let's get the iPad and let's put it on. Enough faffing. There we go. Easy enough to put on there. And yeah, that fits really nice. Again, it gives it that protection that we're looking for, and it's quite a nice feel actually. It's quite tactile. It's obviously got your pogo sticks there, so it's going to be connecting quite happily to the keyboard too. Where did I put it? There we go. Fits quite nicely. Don't think it does anything to kind of the shape of the keyboard. It's not kind of pushing it out in any weird ways. It's just giving it that extra protection there. So you got some cutout here for the speakers, obviously cutout for the USB here. Got a place for the pencil, which does fit quite snugly there. Some more speaker bits here, whatever that's for. That's a microphone in it, and the power button there. What's this thing do then? Why have this? What's the purpose of this? I don't get it. Why would you do that? What's that for? What am I missing? It connects quite happily on there, so I don't see why I need to use it. Anyway, great. So that works really well with that. But now let's take it out of here. We've got the folio case. So this obviously isn't going to work with the Apple keyboard. I'm going to take that here. All right, before we look at that, yeah, that feels lovely, kind of leather-esque. That's magnetic. I guess a little bit of space there for the pencil. Look at that in a second. And what we've got here is kind of like a fibre, soft fibre, so not going to damage or scratch your iPad in any way, and really just give it some solid protection there. If you don't have the keyboard, or maybe you don't need the keyboard for the day and you want to just take it out and about with you. What have we got here? So different ways of using it with or without the case. Let's pop it in. Installation and removal guide. All right, let's pop it in here. Again, yeah, so that does, yeah, that clicks quite happily in there. So that's really neat, really lovely. And again, it feels lovely. It's like it's faux leather. I always smell these things. No, it's more plastic than leathery. Right, so what do we do here? Let's have a look at these instructions. So you can use the Mag Easy Case Pro. Of course, I didn't even realize. I didn't take the Mag Easy case off. Duh. So these things, that's what's giving it, of course it is. That's what. So hang on. Forgive my silly turn. I could edit this out, but I'm not gonna. This is making a YouTube channel video. Sometimes things just go weird, and I could have edited all that, but I'm showing you. Okay, so without it, okay, yep, Lovely. Again, you've got all the sides. I was thinking, it just didn't seem right, but looks lovely. It's thin, doesn't add virtually any weight to it. But you can use it in combination with this, the Mag Easy Case 2, and it gives it that protection that we were looking for. And again, that's a really neat solution. So keep this thing on here. Oh man, I'll do that. Keep this thing on here. You can use with your Magic keyboard. Ta-da! There we go. Works well. But when you don't want your keyboard and you just maybe want to take your iPad keyboardless, there we go. And it works a combination of the two things. That's fantastic. And again, I'm looking at this here because what I want to see is how it stands. So let's follow the instructions. There we go. So we turn that all the way around. So we've done that. And what do we get? What do we get? We've got that. Got a little flappy bit there. So we've got the stand like that. And can we stand it up? There we go. And like that. So that way, have it as a stand. That on this case, there is a section here for it to do that. So that's that way. And we want to do it the other way. How did I do the other way now? Yeah, that's that way. Or that way. That way. Or that way. Brilliant. That's awesome. I'm really chuffed with that. I love the fact that I hadn't realised, but maybe you did. Maybe you shouted at the screen, but you've still got the other case in there. That works really well. And yeah, you've got a section for your iPad, your pencil there, your Apple Pencil Pro, and it can quite easily just come out of here, and you can put it on here. Boom, done. Great. There you go. So the magnetic folio case and the premium woven case can work together and give your iPad some solid protection. It will work with the stand that they've got as well, which is great. Let's do that. So take it out of there. So loads of ways of being able to stand your iPad up, take your iPad out, utilize it, do whatever. It's very strong. That's not going to come off. And there we go. All right. That is absolutely awesome. Wonderful. There we go. I recommend these wholeheartedly. Pitaka always do good stuff. This is good stuff too. I'll have an affiliate link and what have you in the description box below. I'll also put it on the screen here. Scan that if you're watching this maybe on the telly, and you'll get taken to the appropriate place as well. So well done, Pitaka. You made some great products once again. Okay, I've started saying this recently because I never normally say it, but please do like and subscribe. It really does help me out a ton. Share the video. That tells YouTube that, hey, this video is all right. Maybe more people should see it. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, apart from the affiliate links, I think it's in this corner. Scan this QR code and go buy me a digital coffee, and you'll be able to support the channel that way as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.